Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Tuesday, March the 12th. We've got 7 games tonight, so a decent sized Tuesday slate. It is Taco Tuesday today over on Prizepicks, so make sure to take advantage of those discounts that Prizepicks does offer throughout the day. Usually they give out 3 discounts each Tuesday. You can put those in your entries. You can obviously mix those in with some of the plays I give out in this video if you want to do that. But if you guys don't have an account over on Prizepicks, be sure to sign up, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH when you sign up for Prizepicks, and you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. Now we got 2 picks to talk about for today, guys. Before we do talk through these 2 plays, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure you hit that like button down below. I do appreciate the likes. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And I do want to recap the 2 plays that we gave out in Monday's video before we talk through the plays for today. So Monday, unfortunately, we did not hit both the plays we gave out Monday. Only one of the 2 plays hit. We did hit Brandon Prizepicks over 10.5 rebounds plus assist. Surprisingly, the Warriors they elected to bring Pods off the bench last night, which did not make me feel great about that RA prop. I was expecting Pods to start. He started the previous game without Steph Curry, but they brought him off the bench. He still played big minutes, though, off the bench and did wind up going over his rebounds plus assist prop. Unfortunately, though, Jalen Duren, we took him over 11.5 rebounds. Really like that matchup for Duren going up against Charlotte. The game was competitive enough to where Duren did play his full minutes, but unfortunately, he only grabbed 10 rebounds when we needed 12 rebounds from him. So that was a tough one to lose. We came up just short there, but we got 2 more props, guys, to talk about for Tuesday today. So let's go ahead and talk through the plays I'm liking for this slate. So first prop I like is going to be a PRA prop, and then we're going to look at then we're going to look at a points plus assist prop. So for the PRA prop, we're going to take a look at Josh Hart, 26.5 PRA, and I do like the over here for Josh Hart. Now, Josh Hart has just been playing absurd minutes as of late. He has been going over this PRA prop pretty consistently. As you can see, he's gone over in 4 out of his last 5 games. He did go under last game in this same matchup against Philadelphia. But if you look at last game, it's obviously the same matchup today, so things could play out the same way. But last game was one of the lowest scoring games we've seen all season. It was 73-79 was the final score. I mean, what is that, like 60 points scored, something like that? Just doing the math, like 152 points scored. Like, you just never see NBA games in today's day and age put up only 152 points. I mean, most NBA games have totals in like 220 to 230 range. The total in this game is only sitting at 208.5, which is pretty low for today's NBA. But still, we should expect more than 152 points to be scored in this game, even though it is the same matchup. Neither one of these teams could make shots. It was just a super slow pace, low scoring game. Hart only had 22 PRA in that game. But what really stands out for Josh Hart right now is just he's playing so many minutes. If you look at his minutes played over just his last 9 games, and most of these I'm pretty sure are in regulation. Like, I don't think any of these games went to overtime. So 44 minutes against Philadelphia. They played back on February 22nd. Then he played 42 minutes against Boston, 42 against Detroit, 40 against the Pelicans, 47 against Golden State, 45 against Cleveland, 43 against Atlanta, 42 against Orlando, and last game against Philadelphia, 43 minutes. Josh Hart's going to play over 40 minutes here if this game's competitive, if he stays out of foul trouble. Tibbs, the Knicks coach, he doesn't trust a lot of his bench guys, so he just runs his starters into the ground. And Josh Hart, I think, is the guy that he has the most trust in, the most confidence in, obviously outside of Jalen Brunson. And we've seen Tibbs willing to play Josh Hart just absurd minutes. So if we're going to get 40-plus minutes here from Josh Hart, I mean, I think we got a pretty good chance of getting 27 PRA. Josh Hart is one of these guys that can contribute in all categories. He can score, he can rebound, he can get assists. Just over their last 10 games, he's second on the team in rebound chances per game, 17.7 rebound chances per game. He's averaging over 10 rebounds per game over their last 10 games. And assist-wise, he's been able to rack up assists too. Now, some of these games were without Jalen Brunson. I think he did play. There was 2 games, I think, that Jalen Brunson missed. But over his last 10 games, Josh Hart averaging 10.5 potential assists per game, averaging 5 assists per game over that stretch. So He's been racking up a ton of rebounds. He's been dishing out some assists. The scoring can kind of come and go for Josh Hart, but we have seen him pick up the scoring as of late. He only had 9 points last game, but prior to that game, he had 19 points, 14 points, 13 points, 14, 15, 23, 16. So he's shown the ability to score. He's going to rebound. He's always been a great rebounder, and he can get some assists too. If he's going to continue to play over 40 minutes like he's been doing lately, I like our chances of getting 27 PRA here from Josh Hart. I think the matchup as well is really good against Philadelphia. I know this game was super low scoring last time, and I know Josh Hart did go under his PRA line last time he faced this team. But the Sixers, without Joel Embiid as of late, they've been a horrible defensive team. I think this is a really good matchup for Hart. I like this game to be a little bit higher scoring than it was last time. So give me more than 26.5 PRA for Josh Hart as our first play for tonight. And then the other play that I like to pair with that one is going to be a points plus assist prop. And we're going to look at Jabari Smith Jr., 16.5 points plus assist. And I like the over here as well for Jabari Smith Jr. Now, if you look at Jabari Smith Jr.'s recent games, he's only gone over this in 2 out of his last 5, but you really have to take that with a grain of salt because, the reason you're seeing an increased line on Jabari Smith Jr. for today is because there is no Alperen Şengün. And if you just look at all the Rockets props for today, like, Dylan Brooks, Van Vliet, Jalen Green, these guys are all seeing, increased lines from what they would normally be, obviously because there is no Şengün. Jabari Smith Jr., though, is one of the guys that should really benefit here without Şengün. If you take a look at the numbers this season with Şengün off the floor, surprisingly, Jabari Smith Jr. has not seen like a huge usage bump. The guy that has actually gotten the biggest usage bump without Şengün this season has been Jalen Green. He's seen like a 9% bump in his usage rate. But we have seen Şengün miss one game this season. Now, it was back on February 10th against Atlanta when they were also without Fred VanVleet. So the one game that Şengün missed this season, VanVleet was also out in that game. But Jabari Smith Jr. did play 37 minutes now. He only had 11 points plus assists in that game. He had 9 points and 2 assists. However, he shot the ball terribly. He shot 4 for 15 from the field, 1 for 7 from 3. So it was a horrible shooting efficiency game from Jabari Smith Jr. He's getting a good matchup today against San Antonio. We don't know if San Antonio is going to have Victor Wembanyama tonight. Wemby played last night against Golden State, but it's the second night of a back-to-back. They've already come out and said they don't know yet if Wemby's going to play here. If Wemby doesn't play, this matchup gets incredibly good for Jabari Smith Jr. Even if Wemby does play, I still like the spot for Jabari Smith. I think he's going to play a ton of minutes here. Without Şengün, they really need him out there. He's probably going to start at center, I would think. They might start Jeff Green at center, but I think they're probably going to go with, I guess they technically could start Jeff Green at the 4, play Jabari Smith at 5. But either way, Jabari Smith is going to play a ton of minutes here. In the one game without Şengün this season, he played 37 minutes. He's already been playing big minutes lately, even with Şengün in the lineup. If you just look at his minutes lately, even playing with Şengün, 34 minutes, 39 minutes. So he's been getting big minutes lately. He should get a bump in usage here with Şengün off the floor. And I like his points plus assist a little bit more than his points prop. His points prop is coming in at 15.5. You could take the over on that, but I think I like points plus assist more just because you're really hoping he gets maybe 1 assist, if not more than that. And if you look over his last few games, 4 assists for Jabari Smith, 2 assists, then he had 0, 1, 1, 1, 4, and 2. If he gets at least 1 assist, the points plus assist is going to look better than the points. And I think Jabari Smith just does offer a little bit of assist upside here without Şengün. Like maybe they run the offense a little bit more through Jabari Smith. Maybe he's able to get like 3 or 4 assists. Like I could definitely see a scenario where he has 13 points and 4 assists and goes under his points prop, but he goes over points plus assists. I would be really surprised to see him put up 16 points and 0 assists. That's the only way that we lose this points plus assist prop is if he puts up, that's the only way that we would lose this instead of playing, the points. But I think we got a pretty good chance of getting at least 1 assist from Jabari Smith Jr., which is why I like the points plus assist more than I like, the over on his points prop. And right now on DK Sportsbook, the points plus assist is 16.5. That is favored minus 130 to go over. So DK Sportsbook, they're favoring the over on this points plus assist prop for Jabari Smith as well. Really like this matchup for Jabari Smith. Kind of hoping that Wembanyama doesn't play because I think the matchup gets a lot better if Wemby doesn't play. But either way, this should be a relatively higher scoring game. San Antonio plays fast. So like the matchup a lot here. Like the spot for Jabari Smith Jr. I think he's going to have a pretty big role tonight with no Şengün, and he should play a ton of minutes as well. So These are the two props, guys, that I like for Tuesday's 7-game slate. Josh Hart, more than 26.5 PRA, and Jabari Smith Jr., more than 16.5 points plus assists. If you guys are tailing me on these two picks, let's hopefully hit both of these plays and make some money tonight. As always, I appreciate you guys watching these videos and supporting the Prizepicks content. Make sure you hit that like button down below if you did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. Be sure to go check out Prizepicks, guys. If you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, use that code NOAH when you do sign up, or just click that link down in the description, and you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. But good luck on this slate. Thanks as always for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.